Beautiful sunny day here in St. Louis, and inside a great crowd at the Enterprise Center. Willie Don and Chris Mason here with you. Lindsey Rowley and Hal Gill will be contributing throughout the afternoon. First meeting between these two teams of the 23-24 season. Let's give you the Mid-South Ford dealers' keys to the game.
All right, key number one, pesky Preds. That's right, the pesky Preds are back. Last 3 games have convinced me that this team is able to compete like that every single night. They're forging their identity right now, relentless on pucks, winning battles all over the ice. That's the way they want to play, and that's the way they've got a way to win. And key number 2, thankful for Smashville. After Thanksgiving yesterday, I hope everybody had a great day. Thankful to be part of Smashville, for our broadcast crew, being part of the best organization in sports. And most of all, our fans.
Here is the Zaxby's opening puck drop. The former Blue, Ryan O'Reilly, takes it for Nashville. It's dumped in. We'll get to the goalies in a moment. Joel Hofer getting the start for the Blues today. Kevin Lankinen for the Nashville Predators. Up the ice come the Blues with some speed. To the outside, Pavel Bues on that first line now. He's had the hot hand of late. He'll go up against Roman Josi and Ryan McDonough, who start as a pair for the second straight game. Outlet pass to O'Reilly. He'll crisscross for Philip Forsberg. Takes on his former teammate Colton Parayko. It's dunked free. Forsberg tried to come up with it, side of the net. It comes out to McDonough. Down low, Parayko. You see his big size. He got a big goal in the last game played by the Blues. Jordan Kyrou plays catch, takes it back, and fires it cross ice off the sideboards. Lankinen lets it go. It's picked up by Jeremy Lauzon. He'll work once again with Alex Carrier. Puck lifted in to Justin Falk. He passed to a teammate that was going off for a change, and Nashville takes the puck back. Lauzon involved all over the place in Nashville's win over Calgary the other night. Had a fight, some big hits, good on-ice presence.
He's been playing really great. Took a puck in the face and kept on going.
Blues come up with possession. A one-timer. Save made by Lankinen. Rebound. That playing off the bar and up in the air. Lankinen froze like a statue, but he was there.
Yeah, I think there was traffic in front. He was just trying to fill space. And the Blues put some pressure on early.
Blues 6-2 on home ice this year. They have scored a ton of goals here, way more so than on the road. So they've been dangerous. Colton Sisson trying to work it free. He had a big goal. It's taken over by Luke Evangelista. He'll swing wide and shoot. Save made by Hofer. Rebound. Sherwood got there. He got knocked into the corner. Trying to get that follow-up shot.
Well, Hofer, this is a big start for him. He came in relief. Last game, Binnington got pulled, and they got the win in Arizona. He's a young goaltender getting a good opportunity here to take over that #1 job potentially.
There's a steal by Juuso Parson. Down low. Kiefer Sherwood tried to slide it through the 5-hole. Taken back. Centered. Cut off there by Hofer. Evangelista, Parson, and then Sherwood getting involved early.
I think he might have surprised Sherwood a little bit there. He's in such a good shooting position. Right in that scoring area. He's passed up a couple opportunities here, Parson has. And Sherwood was unable to capitalize on this pass. See what he's trying to do here, but he's going to get this puck wide open. Good position there. He's trying to get Sherwood, and that's a tough shot for Sherwood as a right-handed shot. He kind of is offside there and tries to have to shovel that, and he just missed it. So good job, Parson, in picking off that pass. Just I'd like to see him shoot more. Attack the net. He got a big goal last game. Want to see his shot.
Nashville goes back to work. A new line on the ice with Josi and McDonough. Phil Tomasino, Cole Smith, Michael McCarron. They've been clicking. Centering pass, McCarron looking for Smith. It's deflected back to him. McCarron working some space. Look for the wraparound. It kicks over. Tomasino's shot. Followed up wide. Blues defending in tight. Nashville all around the net. A good sign early on. Lankinen lets it go again. McDonough lets the puck free from Oscar Sundqvist. This is the 4th line for St. Louis. They've got the most physicality of any of them, so this matchup should be fun today.
Yep, and the Blues aren't as physical as in years past, but they do have that line. They've got a big defensive core that can get physical, but this game's turned into speed and skating. So those lines will probably battle each other all night.
Kyrou and Thomas out there. Dangerous tandem, especially when they get clicking. Carrier leads the rush in for Nashville. He'll dump it in now. Curl back to his spot. Gus Nyquist joins O'Reilly and Forsberg. Forsberg tries to win a puck battle along the boards. Blues try to exit the zone. Ozan kept it in initially. Here comes Robert Thomas. Drops it off Kyrou. To the net. Back to Thomas. Sweeps in. Save made by Lankinen. Rebound sent right through the blue ice.
Huge save by Lankinen, and you can see this line very dynamic for the Blues. Thomas there, and Lankinen just follows that all the way and shuts down the 5-hole, trying to tuck it underneath his legs there, but Lankinen did a really good job, got it with the stick.
The Blues coming off a wild 6-5 win on the road against the Arizona Coyotes. It was odd man rush city, all kinds of action. Spencer Stastny just took a hard hit from Braden Shin. Luke Shin still unavailable for Nashville. His brother Braden now named the captain. Now that O'Reilly's moved on, the next captain is Shin, and those two are very, very close. Here they come down the middle. The Blues trying to break free. Jake Neighbors, the youngster, gets it out to the point. Colton Parayko to the net. Lots of traffic tipped by Neighbors. Fought off there by Lankinen. Pass through the middle of the ice off the skate of Liam Foudy getting in there today. He's working with Colton Sissons and Yakov Trinan. And Saad gets the shot away, falling back to freeze the puck is Kevin Lankinen. And speaking of Lankinen, let's give you the Middle Tennessee Toyota starting goalie.
Yeah, Kevin Lankinen looking good. Couple good opportunities for the Blues, and Lankinen has been great this year. A couple big wins here. One against Chicago. Really got the guys going. That big game in Edmonton on the road trip. He is just such a solid support, and every time he's in the net, plays excellent. And Joel Hofer, good story. Really good record in the American League last year, one of the top goalies in the American League. Played 6 games with the Blues, and he's been awesome this year for them.
Shot just wide of the net. Yossi was right in front of Lankinen, trying to get the block. Now it comes. Got the Ludovic, the defenseman. Got hit by Sherwood. Nashville lifts it, bouncing towards that Blues logo at center. A quick regroup. We're taking a look at Kevin Hayes, the big rangy centerman, picked up by the Blues in the offseason via trade. This one waved off, icing. Hofer had to play it. Moves it to Perunovic. Through the middle. Blues work their way. Marco Scandella, the veteran. The shot from the outside. Rebound! Brought off by the stick of Lankinen. Arriving right in time was Kasperi Kapanen. He had a good scoring chance. Hayes picks it up off the glass. Looks for a play. Nashville tries to get to it. Turns around. Shot stopped there by Lankinen. That was Alexei Toropchenko. Hayes again. Good size on this line. Toropchenko. And Hayes. Good reach. See Toropchenko there in the corner. Parson wrestled it free from him. Evangelista looking to gain the red line. And he'll dump it down the middle. Nashville trying to quickly get into defensive formation after that line change. Torrey Krug ran right into Cole Smith, who turns the play around. Back on the Blues on the other side now. Good poke check. Down low by Spencer Stastny. Stastny staying in the lineup. No lineup changes for Andrew Burnett today. Loose puck. Tomasino speeds towards it. Can't quite get there. He's got to come back and tag.
Well, the Blues a lot faster of a team. They get on the attack. You mentioned the track meet against Arizona. They can get up the ice.
Parayko, good skating ability for that big frame of his. That shot went out of play. 13:25, just getting started here on this afternoon action. Predators and Blues.
At DHL Supply Chain, we don't believe in boundaries. We believe in people. People who think big, move fast, and love to solve complex challenges. We're hiring for a wide range of salaried, operational, and functional roles.
home game of the regular season, a sellout crowd gave the team a standing ovation through the entirety of the final TV timeout. The Preds went on to win the game against the Blues and advance to the playoffs that year, where the standing O during a TV timeout has since become a fan tradition.
Well, speaking of standing ovations, you knew this was coming today. Ryan O'Reilly being saluted by this crowd in St. Louis. An emotional video showing him hoisting up the cup, Mace, and this is heartfelt.
This is amazing. It just got really loud in here in a hurry, and you'll be connected to this city for eternity. When you win a championship and you're the type of player and person that Ryan O'Reilly is, this city loves a champion, and he'll be remembered here for the rest of time. So he just got an awesome ovation and awesome tribute video.
That was cool. We mentioned it during our pregame show. I was down there on the bench for the warm-ups. A number of the fans wore their jerseys backwards, so you could see the O'Reilly name and number pushed up against the glass. They wanted him to see that they appreciated everything he did. Got some Predator fans down there wearing O'Reilly jerseys, too. I like that.
There's ours now.
Yep.
We're trying to do the same thing.
He's got everything they hoped he would be. Same for Kevin Lankin. This is Lankin's third straight matinee. He's won the last two. Off to a sharp start. And you've got to be sharp against these Blues. They've been scoring a lot of goals, especially in this building. Gus Nyquist gets it to the point. Lauzon fires one. Tipped. Hofer. Rebound. Score! Hofer had it. He froze. But it lies right beside him, and Forsberg tucks it in. Nashville with the early lead.
And Philip Forsberg just continues his onslaught and just attacking the net. His determination and the urgency here. As soon as Hofer looked like he kind of didn't know where this puck was, Jeremy Lauzon gets that puck back right to the net. Hofer squeezes it. Looks like he gets tipped. I don't know if O'Reilly tipped it or if Borrego. And then Forsberg attacks that seam on the side of the net. Here it goes back to Lauzon, and watch Forsberg. He's out of your screen right now, and he jumps. He goes right to the net and then just tucks that puck in. Huge goal.
Another goal for Forsberg from very close range. That has been a big theme, and that is also the Penn Station Subs' first goal of the game. Here, Forsberg continues his tremendous start to the season.
Let's see if O'Reilly tipped that or if it hits something in front to change direction on Hofer.
That would be Shin coming in. Nashville lifts it to the line. Well played by Sissons, and now a 3-on-1. Sissons to Trennan. Backhander. Saved by Hofer. Right on the goal line. Nashville looking for that puck. Trennan is saying it's across the line.
They're pointing to the line there, and Hofer did a good job. Trennan is still arguing that they want to take a look at this. 3-on-1, and Trennan is the right play here, but he tries to go through the 5-hole. It's going to be tough to see. You definitely can't see it there. I don't know if there's an overhead, but they're pointing to the net. This will be, let's see here.
That might be behind him. That might be behind him.
That puck is in the net. We're going to have got an announcement here from the referee. That looked like that puck was in.
On the ice is under official review.
Official review. Now, it was interesting. The referees today, Brandon Schrader and Chris Lee, they did not say what their original call was, so we'll assume it was no goal to start with. Sometimes they talk about it, and they change the initial call, but now they'll try to get more information on the headset.
Yeah, and here we go. Here's the overhead again, and this looks like it goes in. He's going to bring his left leg, and then just knocks that puck's in the back of the net.
Yeah, he kicks it with the skate.
He kicks it with his left leg.
Further into the net.
Yep. So it looks like Yakov Trenin is going to get his third goal in the season, and he's been on fire lately. If they end up awarding him the goal, but to me it looked like that puck was clear cut, and as you could see, Craig Berube yelling at his team, awaiting the decision, and here we go.
It's not a long review.
Reviewing the play, the puck did completely cross the goal line, therefore we have a goal.
Yakov Trenin.
So an excellent start. Yakov Trenin continues his superb play. Let's take a look inside the net.
Oh, it was going in, and he almost got it. Wow, that was going in on the initial play, and then his left skate knocks it all the way in there to the side of the net.
You can see him try to sweep it out.
Yep.
But now 2 more goals for the Predators again, getting to the net. That's been one of your themes that you've been watching.
And that line getting up to on the rush, just the speed that this team plays with, exactly what Andrew Brunette said coming in this season is he wants to play fast, he wants to attack offensively. And this team, the last 3 games, and so far here tonight, have been excellent.
So remember, Yakov Trenin last Saturday came into the game against the Blackhawks with 0 points on the season. And he has changed the tune very, very much. So we'll get you the official scoring here in a moment. Here's Kapanen, poke checked away. They're going to call a penalty here on McDonough. I'm not sure how that happened. He poke checked the puck away.
Yeah, he's trying to get some clarification. I don't think he loves it.
Nashville, number 27, has a 2-minute minor for tripping.
But he stays pretty composed, and that's why a good leader, Ryan McDonough, whether you like it or not, keeping that composure. That's a tough one because he does
poke check, isn't it?
He gets the puck, and then the crossover, it was his skate that crossed over to the stick. So what are you going to do, though? They're not going to reverse that, that's for sure.
Well, nonetheless, Nashville will move on, and they will go to the penalty kill. Penalty kill has shown signs of life. Blues, an explosive offense, but the penalty kill, or rather their power play, has not been a big part of their story as of yet. Here's a shot by Thomas that was deflected out of play. Here is your Vanderbilt Health player update. Nashville with the same song as they've been going with. Dante Fabro, the healthy scratch. Shen Novak Glass still on IR. Shen skating and is on the verge of coming back. St. Louis, a relatively healthy team. Nobody on IR. The Blues, 6-2 on home ice, 3.25 goals per game, but they do not have a home power play goal. Pretty incredible stat. Knock on wood. Nashville's clearing attempt, knocked down and kept in by Kyrou. Down low, here's the feed to the slot. A block shot by O'Reilly sent it just over the crossbar. Now Perunovic, straight away, saved by Lankin and rebound in the slot, cleared by O'Reilly.
Well, the penalty kill has been really good for the Predators lately, and just a lot more of a renewed confidence, more sure of themselves. When you have that confidence, you're able to stand up at the blue lines. You're puck-making decisions get a lot clearer. And again, the guys just, you got to work together and attack together, and they've been excellent.
St. Louis 31st in the league overall on the power play. Here's a clearing attempt by Lankin and didn't get much on it. He had to make a save. And Nashville gets another clear. 9 minutes gone by in the first. Nashville had a nice homestand on the PK, 11 out of 12 with a shorthanded goal. Speaking of shorthanded goals, the Blues had 2 in the last game. They lead the league in shorthanded goals. They've got more shorthanded goals than power play goals so far this year.
That's crazy.
That's a messed up stat. Yep. But cleared by Carrier, 30, make it now 26 seconds to go in McDonough's trip. Speeding up the ice, Torrey Krug. He's orchestrated many a power play goal in his day. Been around a long time. A battle for the puck in the corner. Nyquist got knocked down. It comes away to Shen. Justin Falk at the line. Diagonal feed. Back to Shen. Great save. Lankinen fought it off. He arrived just in time. Nyquist has it on the forehand. Sends it between the defenders. And that'll do it. McDonough comes out of the box. Deflects the pass. And he takes it over to Parsonen. McDonough heads for the bench. Parsonen gets the attack going. He got drilled into the board by Shen. Forsberg follows up. Forsberg has the puck. Cross ice, he's got an open Roman Josi. Trying to swing it back over towards Evangelista. Forsberg drives one. A good block shot by Sammy Blais. Blues can't clear. Parsonen back to Forsberg. Forsberg leaves it behind the net. Parayko using his reach to break up the play. Now Evangelista coming over. Nashville goes right on the offensive after getting the penalty kill. Along the railing, Evangelista finds the captain. Josi to the middle. Now to McDonough. Cross ice back. Evangelista looking for the back door. He had McDonough right there. Josi fires just wide of the net. Hofer can't find it. Parsonen picks it up. Keeps the offense going. Blues are boxed in. McDonough got the new man coming on. Sherwood tried to hit Evangelista. It's broken up by the Blues. At center ice, McDonough tries to regroup the troops.
Great shift by that line. Post penalty kill. That's the one thing the penalty's done a really good job is starting to build momentum.
Now McCarron comes in, tries to pick up where the other group left off. Joining in is Lausanne. Pass broken up. And the Blues trying to breathe. They get the puck down the ice. Lausanne able to play it off the sideboards. Tomasino now attacks. Into the corner for Sherwood. Absorbs the check. Around the boards. Carrier to the net. That was tipped by Tomasino off the side of the cage. Cross ice Kyrou. Vittori Cruz. Blues on the rush. Deflected pass. McCarron came in to jam it up the play. Sherwood has some open ice. So crisscross and keep. Tomasino comes in with him. Sherwood flips the wrist shot. Save made by Hofer. 8:12 to go in the first period. Nashville with goals from Trennan and Forsberg to take the 2-0 lead.
It's the BetMGM offer of the week.
.657 from Lausanne and Gus Nyquist. Nyquist now has a 7-game point streak. Followed up then by Trennan at 7:25. Just 28 seconds later, his third goal in 4 games from Sissons and Ryan McDonough. So McDonough now, since coming off the injured list, 3 assists in this second game.
He's making a huge impact. And anytime you can get on the offense, and he does have some of that skill set as well. Smart plays, and guys are just, they're going to the net. They're finishing hard, and this team's just full of confidence right now.
Long backhand pass, picked off by Toropchenko. Going down, and it's turned around there by McDonough. Pass, and here comes Trennan again. He busts in. Poke checked away last minute. Thought he might have drawn a penalty. Trennan all over the ice again. Playing great hockey right now. Now Brandon Saad playing in his 800th game as an NHL. You can remember his days early on with the Blackhawks. They hit by Shin, got a shot at Yossi, and it was late. And Yossi getting a number on him, and here we go. Right over the boards is Lausanne to challenge Shin, and they're going. Lausanne firing piston-like rights, one after another. Lausanne just going all over the captain of the Blues. You hit my captain, there's going to be some business here. Jeremy Lausanne came over the boards like a madman. They break it up. Wow.
And you talk about, I missed Shen when I was talking about the physicality, and he's always a gamer. He gets in there, physical, can score goals. He's obviously wearing the C for a reason. He crushes Yossi. Lausanne was the guy coming on for the change and drops the mitts instantly. They might be asking the referees about that. But Jeremy Lausanne, he's just, every night, he's sticking up for his teammates. This team is just there for each other. And there's the hit. And this was a little bit late. Captain on captain. He crushes Yossi. And then Lausanne. Oh, we're going to get the call here. Answers the bell. Braden Shen, willing combatant. Both guys going toe-to-toe here. When they get the linesmen come in here. Just hold each other out. But great job by Lausanne again, stepping up for his teammates.
Jeremy Lausanne, his third fight in the last 7 days. You've heard Hal Gill really harp on this. The message it sends to the bench, the feeling that the bench gets when the guy steps up for his teammate like that.
It's instant. It's a reaction because you care about somebody, you care about your teammates, and you're trying to rectify the situation, get revenge, get justice. And there's no hesitation in Lausanne. He's out there every single time his goalie gets hit. Carrier is in there with Pospisil last game. What does he do? Goes and hammers him, and then he has to fight the biggest guy in the league, Zadorov. At 6'6", 250 pounds, zero hesitation. He's doing whatever it takes for his teammates. And I'm telling you, it's just a different feeling around this team with guys like that and up and down the lineup.
Faceoff gets back behind Spencer Stastny. Kyrou has great speed, as does Stastny. He's got to really get on his horse to beat him to the puck. So on this book, it's Lausanne's third fighting major in the last 7 games. But Nashville now moving up the ranks in fighting majors. Didn't have as many early, but they picked them up. They're now tied for the lead. Here's a one-timer. Save made by Hofer. Sherwood didn't catch it clean. Now Carrier into the bumper. Score! Evangelista! Luke Evangelista had a huge game last spring against the Blues, the last time these teams met. He's got a goal in this first period, and Nashville has riddled young Hofer for 3 here in the first.
How about the puck movement on this play and keeping plays alive right here at the side of the net? Hofer makes a big save, and this one right there, it's going backdoor. And I'm not sure, does Sherwood get that and redirect that back to Evangelista? But look at that play. Here's this. And then the battle right here. Parsonen comes in, gets it to Carrier to Sherwood, and then Evangelista wide open net. Good Lord, 3-0.
That's Evangelista's second goal of the year. So Nashville off to a tremendous start here in St. Louis. Long way to go. McCarron fading back in his own end, tried to hit Tomasino. Hofer will tap it over. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first period. Sherwood and Carrier will get the assist. According to the PA, we'll double check.
What a play. Carrier, he's been starting to get his offensive game going here lately.
It's great to see. That was another missing element in the early part of the season. Not as much production from the blue line, but it's starting to come around. Lausanne's gotten involved. He's got an assist today. McDonough. And now Carrier.
Yep.
Over picks that one up with 5:12 to go in the first.
And they've just quieted this building. It is dead in here.
Evangelista getting involved. Nashville leads by 3.
Do you feel joy at the sight of Arby's? Or glee when deals start at $1 from 2 to 5 p.m.? Well then, look at all this happiness!
Nashville Predators hockey is brought to you by your Mid-South Ford dealer.
Let's take another look at this goal as you see cool hands. Luke Evangelista right here. Watch Sherwood in the middle, top of your screen. He's going to redirect this, and Evangelista comes from behind the net around the other side to the side of the net, and Sherwood puts it right in that area, and Evangelista has a wide open net for the Preds to extend their lead. Parson, by the way, good play down low to get that puck back to Carrier.
So the youngsters making contributions again. This is the veteran Nyquist. Puts the head. A little too much time taken. And the dangerous Hayes had a bead on that one for a moment. Good recovery by the Predators. Nyquist got away with one.
Yep, he turned it over, and you can see when you turn that puck over, you're going to be the hardest working guy to get back, and Nyquist was ready and able, got back, and didn't amount to anything.
The Blues are a very dangerous rush team. If you watch the highlights of their game against the Coyotes, it seemed like every goal, somebody was coming in 2-on-1, 3-on-2. So they can counter in a hurry with that speed.
Yeah, you can't feel comfortable. This team can score goals if the game gets tilted a certain way.
That one off of a skate and past everybody. Lankinen makes the tap over to Carrier, who draws pressure from Saad. Carrier has been hit a bunch this year. 40 times. We were looking at that.
Yeah,
they keep that stat.
Second in the league, I think.
Yeah.
They tied for first, and there was one right there.
They keep hits and times being hit. Bastard holds off, and there's another big hit on Carrier.
He's in the league now.
There's a shot by Krug off the shoulder of Lankinen. Picked up Trennan, got it across the line, cleared ahead by Foudy, but not all the way down. Falk turned it back around. Nashville trying to move it forward. In the neutral zone, kicking it forward, Neighbors, able to get past Barry. Sissons helps out. Good stick. To prevent a scoring chance initially. Back come the Blues again. Scandella driving to net. Centering pass. Score! Bues. So the Blues, as we said, they are explosive. Pavel Bues has had a good surge on his season. He continues his strong play.
Yeah, and you get that 3-goal lead. You have to continue. Look at this play here. Get it to the net, and Bues just puts it right upstairs. Scandella to the middle, and that just goes right under the bar. He gets caught, lost in coverage there, sneaks in that quiet area. I felt after that third goal, the Preds kind of dipped a little bit. Up 3-0, you kind of relax and think that the game's over. You're going to get out of this period up 3-0. The Blues, they don't stop working. They got a coach that demands that of them. You can't sit back and rest on the game.
Especially in today's NHL. Tomasino trying to change the tune back towards Nashville. From one knee, finds Smith on the cycle. Tomasino looking for a play. Got it to the point, Barry. Now to McDonough. To the net, tipped. Good job by Smith to get it on net. That created some havoc. He's taken back. Kyrou. Dangerous offensive play. And on the shot, got it away, off the chest. Making to make a stop. Fed right back to the slot. Bouncing puck, side of the net. Cleared down the ice by Nashville. This will be icing. The Blues pushing back, getting the crowd back in the game. Let's hear from FanDuel.
Right now, new FanDuel customers can bet $5 on any money line and earn $150 in bonus bets if your team wins. Get ready to make every moment more with FanDuel.
Big play there by Yossi blocking that shot. The Blues are really pressing here, Willie, to get through the end of this period. Got to ramp up the intensity.
After the icing, Nyquist able to fire it down. They'll keep the same group out there. O'Reilly jumps on a loose puck. Nyquist shot off the post. Rebound out to Yossi. He's able to keep it inside the line. Shoveled ahead, though. The Blues pressing again. Turned back by Carrier. Nashville working with 5 defensemen while Lausanne is in the box. Picked up the fighting major. So Lausanne has 2/3 of the Gordie Howe. He's got an assist and a fight in the first period. 18 minutes gone by here in the first. Hayes looking at the net front. Fires it there! Dorochenko may have gotten a stick on it. Lankinen was in the right spot to guard the bottom part of that net, and Nashville has iced it again.
They've been pressuring. There's been chances. And the Blues are starting to push. You mentioned it, Willie. The crowd is getting more engaged in the game. Here's St. Louis's chance. Hayes just deflected wide there. Lankin lost that in here. Look at this shot. Beats Hofer clean. Just on the post there. Nyquist reacted after missing that one.
Bues with his 7th goal from Scandella and Thomas. Davis playing well. 9 points in the last 8 games. That one frozen by Lankinen. Bues back on the ice now.
Lankinen's had to be good here early in this period. Blues came out. Preds weathered the storm. Lankinen as well. And late in the period, the Blues are starting to push back.
Nashville leading the game, but look at the Blues with 17 shots.
Yeah, well, they're putting everything towards the net. And you mentioned the rush, the speed that this team plays with. If you don't have the details zipped up and playing the right way, you're going to give up chances. You're going to be in one here sooner than you'd like.
Face-off up for grabs. Nashville controls. Trying to break out through the neutral zone. Sissons puts it into the corner. Trennan tracks it down, put it off the side of the cage. Kyrou swoops in, grabs a loose puck, and away they come. Kyrou now in the wing, cuts to the middle. Down low! Fought off there by Lankinen. Good stick last second. Another good rush by the Blues. Here comes the dangerous Thomas on his backhand, averaging a point per game, going cross ice for Krug. Kyrou rescues the play, backs up to the line, draws a crowd. Foudy tries to push him all the way across, can't do it. Now some space below the hash mark. Good stick by Foudy, took it away. Outlet pass though, stolen back. Nashville will try it again. It rests across the line for Foudy, and he'll dump it in.
Back and forth again. Trennan was down there attacking the net. Colton Sissons with a heck of a back check to break up that play at the last second.
Blues get that shot on goal. That almost snuck past Lankin and off the stick of Parayko. Blues hungry for more, trying to get within one before the end of the period. You can tell they're feeling it. Nashville trying to weather the storm. Cole Smith against the bench. Yossi turns, can't get it out. Deflects the next play, though, and gets it to Tomasino with 20 on the clock. To the slot area, just out of the reach of Smith. Still time for the Blues. Sundqvist will hit the linesman, kicked in front. And a good block shot by Yossi. Yossi recovered and came to the rescue. 5 seconds to go in the period.
Blues are dictating. Blues have got the momentum right now. Preds are defending well and battling, but they've got to pick it up.
So Nashville built a 3-0 lead in the first 15 minutes of the game. It looked like they were in command, but the Blues, a strong push. They get on the board with Bues. But Nashville will go into the locker room leading at 3-1, 18-14, the shots on goal. The Hyundai intermission will have this. The Preds did their work in the community, delivered a lot of turkeys. You'll see some photos from that. And Lindsay Riley will be down in the locker room here momentarily. Goals in the first by Forsberg, Trennan, and Evangelista. 3-1 Nashville at the end of one. Little Gold Friday action with the youth out there for some intermission hockey. Scoring chance right there for the white team, it looks like. Billy Donick and Chris Mason here. Lots of scoring chances for both teams. A high-paced first period. Nashville leading at 3-1, but Mace, maybe it was a good thing that Nashville got to the locker room down, or leading 3-1, because St. Louis certainly sent a message there in the last 5 minutes that they are not just going to coast and go away today.
No, they came out really hard to start this game. It was both teams obviously trying to set the tone. I thought Nashville did a good job weathering the storm, and then they had their pushback and went on a 3-goal rampage. Did a really good job again. I just love the way this team's playing in the offensive zone, just attacking the net, the way they're hunting pucks, keeping plays alive, spending some zone time. But then they kind of, I feel like they kind of exhaled. They kind of relaxed a little bit after they got up by 3 goals. And you mentioned St. Louis they're not a team that's going to quit. Doesn't matter what the score is. They have a culture here. They've got a coach that demands that of this team, and they've got a leadership group that no matter what the situation, they're going to keep coming at you. And I didn't like that last 5 minutes. Now the Preds have an opportunity to go in the room and say, guys, we can't sit back. We have 40 minutes to play. We're not going to play half a period and win a hockey game. We've got to get back to our game and the things that are making us successful.
But Nashville had a really nice run there with the 3 goals. The third goal scorer, Luke Evangelista, is standing by with Lindsay.
Thanks, Willie. Luke, your group able to silence this building at one point in the first, leading 3-0. You had the third goal. Overall, what do you think of the first 20 out of your group?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, we had a lot of ozone time, and we were making good crisp passes in the ozone, and had a lot of shots, a lot of good chances. I think if we can tighten up some stuff in our D zone, then we should be able to take over here.
Jeremy Lauzon dropped the gloves for the second game in a row. He came flying over the boards when Yossi took that late hit. What does it say about him?
Yeah, that's just the kind of teammate he is. I mean, that's why you love having a guy like Lozy on your team. He plays a really heavy game, really physical game, and he's not afraid to stick up for guys like you've seen the last couple games. So, we're really blessed to have him on our side.
Blues got on the board there at the end of the period. How does this period need to start for you guys in order to get momentum back?
Yeah, I mean, I think if we can just, right off the bat, just get all over them and have a good forecheck, get pucks back in their end, get some more ozone chances kind of like we were in the first, then we should be good.
Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, thanks, Lindsay.
Guys.
All right, second goal of the year for Evangelista. Good interview with Lindsay. You see Tyson Berry heading up the troops as they went through the neighborhoods delivering turkeys. We'll have more on that here in just a moment. 3-1 now.
Hockey is brought to you by Bridgestone, official tire of the Nashville Predator. By Vanderbilt, official healthcare provider of the Nashville Predators. And by Regions Bank, official bank partner of the Nashville Predators. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Hyundai Intermission Report, where the Preds are leading the Blues 3-1 after the first period. Hi, everyone. I'm Lindsay Rowley, and I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving yesterday. I know we did at the hotel. A lot of fun, lots of good stories told, and lots of turkey to be eaten. Speaking of which, earlier this week, we know the Preds players love giving back to the community of Nashville, so Michael McCarron and Tyson Berry headed out to deliver some turkeys.
Yeah, it's been a really nice afternoon. We're out here delivering some turkey dinners to some families in need, and just trying to bring everyone close together for the holidays. And Thanksgiving's all about giving thanks for what you have and spending time with your friends and family. So if we're able to make that easier on anybody, it means a lot to us. So it's been a great afternoon, and we're grateful for the opportunity to be able to do this.
It's a turkey. We're giving it to families who need one for Thanksgiving in a couple days. They're okay. Do you like deviled eggs? I love them. Have a good day, buddy. Yeah. You going home? Be safe.
Yeah, I think it's an amazing opportunity. I think actually the Chief nailed it before he went out. Thanksgiving's about getting the family together. It's not about kind of the material things. It's about getting your family, getting your friends, and just kind of giving thanks for what you have. And there's lots to be grateful for in this world. And I think it's great that we get to go out and kind of help families bring that all to life. So it's been a fun afternoon so far.
Looks like the guys had some fun and made some new friends as well. Love seeing that. All right, stay with us. On the other side, we're going to have first period stats. Preds leading 3-1 after 1. continues to shine. They went 4 for 4 on Wednesday against Calgary, 1 for 1 after the first against the Blues. They've come up big. You heard me speaking with Luke Evangelista. Blues did pick up a little bit of momentum at the end of the period, so they're looking to shift that back, come out strong here in the second. Speaking of which, stay with us. Willie and Mace are going to have a call on the other side. There's Luke. There he is, number 77. Tallied third goal for the Preds. Stay with us. Second period coming up next.
One here, and Gold Friday is going on right now. Amazing deals on Preds tickets, Bridgestone Arena shows, Nashville locker room, merchandise, and much, much more. Get your phones out, scan the QR code on your screen to get access to all these phenomenal deals. It's time, Gold Friday.
A lot of good deals on Gold Friday, as always. Now let's take a look at the FanDuel same-game parlay and get you updated on that. As you look at Luke Evangelista, scored the third of Nashville's 3 goals. Ryan O'Reilly, his first game back in St. Louis since being traded to the Maple Leafs. Jordan Kyrou, always dangerous. 18 shots on goal for the Blues in the first period. That is the most Nashville has given up in a first period this season. O'Reilly centering for Forsberg, right in the slide. It comes out to Yossi. Nashville trying to reestablish themselves to start the second. They took a 3-0 lead, and the Blues came back strong. Here's Forsberg behind the net. Always up to something back there. He broke down that great play he made against Calgary the other night. Never know what he's got up his sleeve. Now powering to the net, O'Reilly. Turned back by the Blues. Yossi was retreating to the blue line. McDonough keeps it in. Nyquist kept his point streak going with an assist on the first goal. Owned by Philip Forsberg. Here's Mavic. Attacks the line. He has the St. Louis goal. Kyrou missed the net on the shot. Tracked down by Shen. Kyrou centers it, deflected by Yossi late in his shift. Yossi needs a change. Falk patrolling the middle of the ice. He's got it. Justin Falk, tough defenseman, but he lifts this one over the glass and stops play.
Good start. That's a good start after, I would say, a subpar finish to the first period for the Predators. The Blues really pushed and trying to save face there as that first period went on. Guys had a chance to regroup it and talk about it. I like the way that they've come out here to start the second.
Luke Evangelista, 4 shots on goal. So he's got 9 shots on goal since sitting out as a healthy scratch. So he got the message loud and clear, and he's come back playing better. It's always a good sign. Battle behind the net. Saad peels off. Karen and Lausanne trying to come up with it against Jake Neighbors. Ken down there as well. But careening around back there, ends up on the stick of Carrier. Outlets towards Tomasino. Now ahead to Cole Smith. Smith and Falk, banging shoulder to shoulder. Puck available, taken by Tomasino, back behind the net for Smith. Smith got shoved by Shen. Shen lost the stick, picked up Tomasino, and it got past McCarron. A chance to skate away. Neighbors, full throttle, trying to turn the corner. Backhander right in front. Broken up there by Carrier. Sliding to the net. Snow came up everywhere. Lausanne still down on the ice. Nashville called for icing.
Well, the Blues are coming out hitting too again. And a couple aggressive plays. Tomasino got hit hard in the corner, I believe, by Braden Shen. Here are the Blues. They create a lot of offense, and you're talking about the rush chances they've been creating lately. There's Neighbors playing on top of Lausanne there just for an extra second.
Just for a little extra.
Yeah.
Just going to rest here for a moment while your neck is on the ice. Face off one back to Scandella. He's got an assist. His man fell down. That was Kapanen. Loose puck right in the blue ice, turning his Hayes, and he couldn't find it. He had the net open behind him. Nashville breaks the other way. Smith at the end of the shift will stay on. Nashville changing. Smith comes up with it. Centers it. Parsonen can't tuck it in. Oh, he had the whole net. He crossed over to the backhand, and Hofer was way out.
Yeah, he made a great decision there, and he just lost the handle on it. He had the wide open net there on Hofer.
He's had a couple of good looks. Back to her feet, just out of the reach of Toropchenko. And a chance for Sherwood. Sherwood up the ice with Evangelista. Hits the trailer. Stastny! Score! Spencer Stastny! Hits the back of the net. Impressive play. Nashville on the counterattack. Takes the lead again by 3.
You talk about creating chances off the rush. Spencer Stastny has done an excellent job of joining the rush. Watch Sherwood here, and Evangelista surveys the ice. He gets it to Spencer Stastny. He kind of looks like he might pass over to Parsonen. Right here, just kind of opens up and then right toward the net and blows it by Hofer. And it looks like Jordan Bennington is going in. But Spencer Stastny, beautiful timing.
First career goal for Spencer Stastny.
Wow. Congratulations to Spencer Stastny. Is he ever playing some hockey and gets his first goal right there, and here comes Jordan Bennington.
So Spencer Stastny, mark it down, first ever goal against Joel Hofer. He'll always remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
Time, place, goalie, and whatnot. But we have remarked over and over about Stastny and his ability to join the rush and then get back on D.
He's a very cerebral, intelligent player. He's got elusive skating abilities that allow him to escape dangerous situations in the defensive zone. He attacks and joins the rush at good times, and he's able to get back and defend. Just a really good all-around 200-foot player.
And a frustration penalty coming up. I believe this is going to be on the Blues. So Jordan Bennington comes in. He's had great success over the course of his career.
St. Louis, number 59, has a 2-minute minor for interference.
So into the penalty box goes Nikita Alexandrov.
They've had trouble goaltending. Both of the guys had got pulled in a game on the road trip. Bennington, last game against Arizona, pulled. Hofer steps in, makes 12 saves, gets the win. He gets the start tonight. He's a good young goaltender, but tonight it wasn't his night. He gets pulled, and now in comes Bennington. Power play here. You can see who's on the ice, but good opportunity to get on Bennington. He hasn't had any shots since warm-up. It's tough when you come in, and if Preds are able to get in front of him, get some screens and attack the net, get on him early and extend this lead.
Bennington made a name for himself in that 2019 playoff run with Ryan O'Reilly. Centering pass right there for Colton Sissons got just out of his reach. So Stastny from Evangelista and Sherwood at 2:45. So Evangelista has 2 points on the afternoon, as does Sherwood. A pair of helpers for him. Forsberg trying to get it back to the point. First power play opportunity for the Predators today. Forsberg turns to the forehand, goes diagonally, broken up by Thomas. He was looking for O'Reilly. That hit the skate of O'Reilly. Forsberg trying to keep it in, can't quite do it. Nashville regrouping. They get it over. Nyquist chases it. Couldn't get it clean. Trying to set it up now. And it's poke check back.
Oh, another penalty?
Another penalty call coming up. This will also against the Blues. It's touched by Bennington. Smart play by Nyquist to trigger the faceoff so they can organize the two-man advantage.
St. Louis 89, 2 minutes for hooking.
So back-to-back penalties. 1:06 remaining on the first penalty, so that's what you're looking at for the 5-on-3 coming up.
Yeah, that's when Nyquist lost the puck. He gets it right in the hands here. Watch the hands, up in the hands. Anytime that stick gets there, it's getting called every time. Every time. It doesn't matter how slight. And the Predators, 5-on-3. Bennington, I don't know if that was a shot on goal, that last little chip in there. But this is a prime opportunity for the Predators to really take a stranglehold on this game and getting.
And sensing that, Andrew Burnett has called the timeout to huddle the troops. You see him coming over now. Jordan Bennington, against the Predators in his career, 5-2-1, a goals against of 2, a save percentage of .930.
Yeah.
But his last 2 outings, he's given up 5 goals against in each of them.
Yeah, we've talked about that before the game, Willie, you and I, about he's especially strong against the Predators here in this building. Seems to play his best against Nashville in St. Louis, but as you mentioned, both goalies fighting the puck a little bit for the Blues right now.
So an enormous opportunity for the Predators here against the Blues home penalty kill that has not been very effective. Nashville around the horn, everybody touching it. Yossi and Forsberg far side. Sissons in front, backdoor O'Reilly. He fanned on it, picked up. It might have been deflected just a little bit by Scandella. High slot Yossi. Nashville closes in. O'Reilly tries to go upstairs. Save made by Bennington. Rebound, rescued by Yossi. 38 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Nashville reorganizes. Yossi with speed shoots. That glanced off of Sissons and off the glass. Barry retrieves. Yossi back to work. Barry circles around. Forsberg at the bottom of the circle. Right in front, score! Backdoor feed. Forsberg to O'Reilly. And Nashville has a power play goal. O'Reilly scores against the Blues. 5-1 Nashville.
This was, they tried this play earlier in the power play on the 5-on-3. Good puck movement. Roman Yossi's going to get it back here to the outside. Barry down low, and Forsberg opens up. He looks like he's going to maybe attack the net, but he goes to his forehand. Right here, skates towards it, opens up, and just quick pass right across the crease there. Scandella a little bit further out, and O'Reilly makes good on that second attempt there. 5-1.
5-on-4 remains for another minute 9. O'Reilly continues to pile up the points. He's now got 10 goals on the season to go with Forsberg's 10. What a combo those two have become.
Again, right around the net. All of Brian O'Reilly's goals right around that net front.
Barry will test. It's tipped by Drennan. Drennan getting power play time now. He's got the hot hand. Evangelista, his pass to Barry leaked, and Nashville has to regroup. That was the first goal scored in a 5-on-3 situation for the Predators this season. Carson will dump it in. Bennington able to reach out and stop it. Parayko bangs it against the corner boards, and it goes all the way down. I think he put a dent in those things. Parayko, holy cow.
Well, the key for the Predators right now is to keep that intensity level. It got awfully quiet in here. We'll see how this goes, but another goal here. It's going to be a challenge to keep that level up.
Tomasino to the point. Carrier takes over. Evangelista orchestrating. Cross ice, one-timer. Good save by Bennington. Oh, Tomasino let it rip. Carrier gets it back to Tomasino. Evangelista. That shot is blocked. Rebound. Score! Evangelista. A second time. Luke Evangelista having a big afternoon. And he makes it 6-1. Nashville with the daily double. The 5-on-3 followed up by the 5-on-4.
Well, the power play percentage is about to go up here right now for the Predators. 2 goals. And again, look at O'Reilly. You talk about that intensity. Hunts that puck down. And Tomasino, he just got robbed on a great shot by Bennington. Gets the puck back. Feeds Evangelista. Goes to the net. And hits the traffic in front of the net. And then he follows up. And then gets that rebound off of the traffic. Guides it in past Bennington. 6-1. 3 goals in the first 6 minutes of the second period for the Preds.
So Evangelista, we mentioned he had a 3-point game against the Blues in the last meeting, late in the season, where Nashville just ambushed St. Louis with that group of no names at the time. And Evangelista with 3 more points today. Here's a steal behind the net, Sherwood. Kyrou tries to move it up the boards. Lifted to center. Carrier bats it out of the air and sends it back where it came from, into the glove of Bennington. That one hit the stick, and it goes right to Brandon Saad. Saad. Next pass, though, anticipated well by Sherwood. Woke up the play. So Carrier will get the secondary assist. Tomasino the primary assist. So that's 4 straight games with assists for Tomasino.
He's slowly turning this season around. He's been playing really well. Good contributions. Good to see for Tomasino.
Thomas trying to strike back now. Finds the open man. Parayko hammers one. The rebound available. Thomas cross ice. Lankinen is down. He's still down, and the puck is sent wide.
He tripped going back to the net, and he had trouble getting his bearings there.
Lankinen was having a bad dream. Nashville trying to get out of trouble. They're not out of the woods yet. Saad turns. Another body save by Lankinen. Backed up at the goal line. Backdoor feed again. Save made. Rebound sent high off the glass. Nick Leddy takes over. Nashville backed off. They need a whistle. Blues bouncing back here. Trying to get back in the hockey game. Parsonen chasing Bushnevich. Parayko around again to Leddy. Straight away. Parayko hammers one. Blocked. That was by Foudy. It broke the stick. Cost Foudy his weapon. Now trying to manage without one. Blues all over the Predators here. Parayko again. That would ricochet. Bouncing puck. Yossi couldn't saddle it. And now making the steal is McDonough. He'll try to drive it out. He draws a penalty. Heady play by McDonough. He could have just panicked and sent it down. But instead he draws a penalty and he gets Nashville out of a big, big jam.
St. Louis, number 89, has a 2-minute minor for tripping.
Good heads-up play there by McDonough. Power play coming up.
We talk about battening down the hatches. Nashville was circling in front of Lankinen, and then they escaped.
Get the perfect holiday gifts for hockey fans on your list at NHLShop.com. The world's largest selection of officially licensed NHL fan gear with unique one-of-a-kind design.
Craig Berube and his St. Louis Blues. Nashville, a 3-goal barrage here, and they've taken advantage on the power play. As you see, the Blues had been getting it together on the penalty kill, but Nashville got the big 5-on-3, and then the continuation. Evangelista's goal officially is an even strength goal and not a 5-on-4. So it was not quite officially the daily double, Mace, but it was really the equivalent.
Yeah, well, they did a good job. They got chances. And
now you got to watch out, Blues. They've been striking shorthanded a lot here. Not this time. Nashville turns it back, and now they've got a chance to attack. Nyquist, drop pass. Sisson to Forsberg. Quickly, Yossi shanked the shot, and he broke the stick in half. He's got to go back and get another one. Pete Rogers makes the handoff in the corner.
Sitting there waiting for him.
He was waiting for him. Yossi has the new one. High slot O'Reilly keeps the puck moving. Nashville with confidence now. 6-1 lead. Yossi through the traffic. Rebound right there. Sisson digging for it. Nyquist waits. Yossi again. Forsberg rips it off of Bennington. Rebound available and then cleared by the Blues.
They're shooting the puck, and then this is the challenge right now in a 6-1 hockey game, is to keep that intensity up. The Blues have nothing to lose here. They're going to be cheating all over the place. And your penalty kills, you mentioned there are 4 shorthanded goals here in the last 6 games.
Tomasino makes the feed to Trennan. Second unit on. Parson. Nashville really moving that puck around. Evangelista, he's had a hot day. Into the bumper. Tipped there by Parson and had a good look. Had a direct view of Bennington. Good clear by the Blues from way deep.
Some good, really good playmaking and awareness by these young players. Evangelista there looking for Parson and Tomasino on the goal before. Trying to get some confidence in that second group.
Now Toropchenko attacking Barry, short-handed. He missed the net. Blues sort of in desperation mode here. Why not? They lead the league in short-handed goals. And so they will attack, regardless of the situation. Halfway through regulation, Nashville led 3-0. The Blues came roaring back at the end of the first period, but Nashville answered with 3 to start the second period. Teams back to 5 aside now. Nashville 1 for 3 on the power play officially. Bues out of the box, open man, Thomas, he scores! Rob Thomas lights the lamp. Buchnevich fed him, and Nashville fell asleep. Blues jump back in it, 6-2.
Yeah, this is going to be really important for the Predators to try to keep that intensity level up, because the Blues are playing loose right now. They're down. They got nothing to lose. They want to get in this game. Thomas, the most dangerous player, over a point a game now, sitting there all alone on the other side, wide open to make that beautiful shot. Gets it going back against the grain there inside the far post. 6-2.
Thomas now with 15 points in the month of November. So he has really been on his game. Blues came into today 7-up and 4 down in this month. They are in one of the wild card positions right now in the Western Conference. So the Blues now with some life. A lot of time left in this hockey game. 6-2 Nashville. You don't feel too comfortable, though, the way they can score. Now Nashville busting in Food. His shot is blocked by Scandella. Over the boards, Yossi to try to keep the play going. Yossi. Pass stolen by Perunovic. Outlets to Shin. McDonough is on him. With a slip it past Sammy Blais. Foodie comes in again, and what do we have?
I think it went off the camera at center ice.
Yep, they're going to blow the play dead. 8 minutes and 53 seconds to go, second period, past the halfway point, 6-2 Nashville.
Coach Dan Heino. Coach, your team's already put up 6 goals. We're only halfway through the game. What have you thought of your guys so far?
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, they just took the momentum back with that last goal, which they can do. And that's the problem, is it doesn't take much. You know, they're a great rush team. And, you know, a lot of these guys have played together for a while now, so they know kind of what to expect, so they can play a little bit quicker. And we have to be sharp, because at this point they got nothing to lose, so they might as well go for it, and they are. And in that particular case, it worked. So we have to be really smart with our puck play. If we turn it over at the blue line against any team in the league in any situation, it's going to end up in the back of our net. So that we got to play the right way. You know, it doesn't matter what the score is, doesn't matter what period it is. We just got to keep playing the way that got us here in the first place. So if we do that, we'll be okay.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Guys.
Dan Heino knows a little something about the St. Louis Blues. Former teammate of Chris Mason here in St. Louis. There's a deflection made by Forsberg. Up and down we go. Seam pass intended for Forsberg. That was deflected. Nashville getting fresh bodies in there. Sent up the slot. Evangelista was charging in there. Blues protected the house. We were talking to Andrew Burnett this morning, Mace, you and I, about the rush team that St. Louis is. And so Dan Heino echoing those thoughts with Lindsay.
And it becomes even more dangerous, I feel, in this situation. I see you mentioned they don't have anything to lose right now.
Here they come. Same situation. Save made by Lankinen. The rebound leaks. Sherwood is on it with Parsonen. It's become a track meet here. Thomas sends it ahead. Here comes Bues. Along with Neighbors, he angles it towards the bench. And it goes out of play. Let's hear from your selected Chevy dealer.
With legendary strength and advanced capability, Chevy Silverado is ready for anything that comes your way. See your selected Chevy dealers.
Luke Evangelista having a great Gold Friday here today in St. Louis. Couple tucks for the youngster.
You notice going back to last year, Evangelista has the ability to have those big games. He can score in bunches.
Makes plays.
Multiple
really
point games. Yep. 2 of them against the Blues. Look at the game in Buffalo he had last year, too. Marunovic, hard check by Carrier. Now McCarron deep in the corner. Buchnevich on the top line is out there for Craig Berube and the Blues. Clock ticking down towards 7 minutes. Here goes Neighbors. Slip behind him. Lozon put a good shoulder on him. Puck up for grabs. Buchnevich has it. Centering pass. And protecting the slot was Carrier. Puck stays in. Crew to the side of the net looking for Thomas. He was battling with Carrier. Carrier tries to get it out of the zone. Lost it. McCarron trying to help him out. Got it across the line. Cole Smith got hit hard by Crew. Sent it down the ice.
The challenge for the Predators right now is all upstairs. It's in their heads. You have enough goals to win. 6 goals. You have a 4-goal lead. It's really hard to keep that level of intensity and that urgency when you've got that big of a lead. But if you don't, this is what's going to happen. St. Louis is going to keep getting chances. They're going to spend a lot of time in the defensive zone, and you're playing with fire.
The good news is they've had a lot of games this year where they've had the lead at some point in the game. Yep. It's been a big emphasis here recently. Everybody can still remember the 2 games early in the homestand where they had 2-goal leads slip away.
They're playing great. I mean, they're putting their game together, and there's been some unbelievable stretches in this hockey game against the Blues, who had, you know, for the most part, been playing pretty good hockey. Tough team, and obviously fighting to keep that wild card spot. Predators have played some really good competition and done very well here.
That's one loose. Kicked over. Sundqvist had a brief look at it. Kyrou on the ice. Great. He's a gifted player. Sundqvist inside. Letty. Straight away. Kyrou, side of the net. They try to go tic-tac-toe. Parayko winds up. Elects not to shoot. Saad. To Letty. They keep moving it around the horn. O'Reilly clears. Forsberg looks ahead. Foudy angling over, but Kyrou using his speed to get back. Clock continues to move. The Blues coming in on the rush again. Kyrou shot. Glove down by Lankinen. He'll hold. 5:01 to play in period number 2. Blues playing catch-up. St. Louis, but you better believe that Nashville is happy to have him and Gus Nyquist. Both of those guys have come as advertised.
Well, two of the marquee additions in the offseason, Ryan O'Reilly and Gustav Nyquist. And look what they brought to the team. Obviously, they're getting the results on the ice. A couple of their best starts of their careers. And just the element and leadership that they brought to this team, it's been, it couldn't have been any better to start of both Nyquist and O'Reilly.
Binnington has to come out of the net with Forsberg lurking. Puck knocked down at the line. Fighting to keep it in is O'Reilly. And he'll get it to Forsberg. Forsberg behind the net again. With creativity. Over to Yossi. Forsberg has meshed perfectly with Nyquist and O'Reilly to make that good top line. Here's a shot. O'Reilly all over his former teammate. Binnington gloves it down. Hey, the Austin Peay Govs have won 9 in a row on the gridiron, and tomorrow they got a home playoff game against the Chattanooga Mocs. Game time 2 p.m. in Clarksville. Tickets, scan the QR code or on your screen. Let's go P. A lot of college football tomorrow. Govs in the playoffs. Of course, Lindsay Rowley awaiting the Buckeyes versus Wolverines tomorrow. Ohio State, Michigan. Always near and dear to her heart. She made a DoorDash order to the hotel today for the team, Mason. It went to the wrong state.
It happens. I have to double check that every time.
And it ended up in Michigan. She was not happy at all to help out the people of Michigan with a free food order. But picked up by Thomas. Blues again lurking in the Nashville zone. Lindsay Rowley 100% Buckeye. Thomas to the high slot. Parayko. A bomb! Glanced off of Lankin. He came out to challenge.
The pressure, and every time they get the zone in Parayko, he can just hammer that puck.
Boy, he can. He's been doing that for years. Here he comes again. He can skate, too. Here he goes leading the rush. The play goes offside. Nashville will exhale. Blues bringing the game to the Predators since falling behind 6-1. Nashville with a barrage of 3 goals earlier in this period. First, the first career goal in the NHL for Spencer Stastny, followed by a 5-on-3 goal for Ryan O'Reilly, and then Luke Evangelista, his second of the afternoon, made it 6-1. But since then, the Blues have really fought back.
Yeah, they have, and you know, as Dan Highnote said, they've got nothing to lose right now. They're just trying to save face. And the Predators, in theory, you'd like to do and play how you did to get yourself in that position, but mentally, it's a battle. When you have a lead that big, to have that same urgency. Oh, Tomasino hit that.
Right into the linesman. You can hear it up here. Awkward hit. He's going to go back to the bench. Meanwhile, the Blues trying to attack Kyrou into the glove of Lankinen. We'll have to check out Tomasino, make sure he's all right. Hopefully, it's more just trying to startle.
His head is down. He got the puck, and then watch this. His head's down right here, and he just runs head first to the linesman standing on the boards there. And then obviously Tomasino's got to go down. And
they both just apologize to each other.
But
hey, sorry about that.
That was a tough one. Got the mocks going. The flow of destiny right now.
4 straight games with an assist for Phil Tomasino.
Yeah, that's good to see.
I mentioned Tomasino, Evangelista, Parson, the 3 youngest players on the team, all playing key roles right now. That was the plan going into the season. They both had, all 3 of them really have had ups and downs, but all making contributions right now.
And that's to be expected as a young player. You know, it's a grind, and it's mentally, there's more pressure on these guys. Last year they got called up. They had no pressure at all. Here we go.
Kyrou, pass behind Shen. Blues will have to tag back up. Carrier, quick step to the left, but place the puck in behind the St. Louis D. O'Reilly waiting, trying to shave off some seconds. Nashville ends up with the puck. Cole Smith to the net, to the slot. Score! Philip Forsberg, his second of the game. A beautiful play by Cole Smith to get him the puck. Nashville extends the lead back to 5. It's 7-2.
That's a big goal. And O'Reilly getting in on the forecheck, and he's holding that puck off and kicked it. And then Cole Smith did the dirty work after, went and retrieved that puck, and then Philip Forsberg got one of the hottest sticks in the National Hockey League. Look at O'Reilly here. Just he's got that puck, he kicks it out, and then Smith goes and wins a battle. Look at that second effort. Gets that puck back. Phil sneaks right in to the quiet area. Cole Smith gets him the puck. Look at Philip Forsberg right there just waiting, keeping that lane open for Smith to get him the puck. Look at the recognition. Phil buries it, points right to Cole Smith. Great pass, buddy.
So Cole Smith now, a 4-game point streak. He continues his outstanding play of late. Nashville getting lots of contributions again. Wraparound try, cut off by Stastny.
Nashville goal, his second of the game.
Once again, the light coming out of the building. Evangelista, backhand sauce, back towards Sherwood. He got high stick. The power play is coming up for the Predators. Was that a Bardowski mace on Forsberg? I heard a little tick.
Bardowski. It went off the inside of the post. He had that outside
of the
net.
post.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not Bardowski. I was asking the young fans up in Winnipeg.
Number 72 minutes for high sticking.
Former Predator goalie draft pick, Chet Pickard, was there with some youngsters. And they were just kind of hanging around the locker room, waiting to see if they weren't there to see me. They were trying to get some autographs and stuff. And I just said, "What's the new terminology these days?"
Yeah.
They all said Bardowski.
Bardowski. Here's the penalty right there. Puck gone. Interference. Preds power play.
Of course, that's probably in honor of Nick Barnowski, our media relations guy. His mom's here. Maggie's here.
Yep.
Sister lives here in St. Louis.
Great family.
One of the guys behind the scenes. Nick Barnowski, beloved by the players. He's becoming a legend.
He is.
Predators back on the power play here. Trying to reestablish full control of the game. That's some outstanding things this afternoon. Season high, 7 goals. Trying to come up with their 4th straight win. They had not won 3 in a row before the other night when they beat Calgary. Nashville also hasn't won a road game since that game in Edmonton a few weeks ago. They're trying to check that box. Here is Evangelista all over that loose puck. Trennan looking back door. He had Tomasino posted up there. Couldn't get it to him.
Yeah, they're getting some good looks. Feel the confidence in all the special teams and just the overall game right now of the Nashville Predators is just really something special going on right now.
Sisson's high slot. Forsberg, he's got 2 on the afternoon. O'Reilly has 1. Evangelista has 2. Trennan and Stastny. Just past Nyquist. 30 seconds to go in the period. 25 on the power play. Josi in a little traffic, got toppled over. Avoids the turnover, keeps it moving. Forsberg draws the crowd, centers it. Had some teammates going there. Bues able to sound the alarm and get back to the house. Toropchenko trying to get free. Nashville has him surrounded. 3 seconds to go in the period, and that's going to do it. So a high event second period. Nashville led 3-1 at the beginning of it, and they outscore the Blues 4-1 in period 2. Let's tell you what's going on in the Hyundai intermission. The sorcerer of Nashville. We're going to show you some of the little details of that creative play that Forsberg made against the Flames. Lindsay Rowley talked to Phil earlier today about that move and what he was trying to do, and Hal Gill, of course, will come over from the radio booth. Predators with a big second period. Spencer Stastny's first goal in the NHL, highlights a 4-goal second. 7-2.
Winnipeg Jets. We'll have coverage beginning at 6:30 with Predators Live, followed by Preds and Jets at 7, right here on Bally Sports South and the Bally Sports app. Stay with us when we come back. I spoke with Philip Forsberg this morning. We're going to take a closer look at the play he made that report where the Preds are leading the Blues 7-2 after the second period. Well, there's been lots of talk about Alex Carrier's goal on Wednesday. However, the talk isn't really about Carrier. It's about the play that Philip Forsberg made that led to the goal. We've all seen Phil get super creative as far as scoring goals. You know, he's scored from shooting between his legs. He's got the lacrosse goal, but this one was a little bit different. Let's take a look. I actually got a chance to speak with Phil this morning about the play. I asked him, just to be clear, what exactly he was trying to do. And he said, well, I was trying to score. I wanted to put the puck in front of the net and bat it out in the air into the net. He said, of course, he was happy that Carzy got on the board, but he also warned me. So here you go. You heard it first. He said, this is on my list. I will score in this fashion one day. So don't be surprised when number 9 wows us all again in the near future as he checks that creative score off of his list. He's got 2 goals already today here in St. Louis. Maybe the hat trick. Maybe it'll be in that style. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Stay with us. When we come back, Hal Gill is going to join the boys in the booth. Preds leading 7-2 after 2.
Hi, Skillsy. Hal Gill coming over from the Bues. You gotta love those on. You were highlighting that in our pregame.
Well, Shen knows what he's doing. He's going after Yossi. He hits him. He goes right over the bench, and Lozzie's right there for him. And he's been doing that for a long time now. That's a big part of the team.
So if he gets a goal, that's a Gory Hal hat trick.
Oh, he
has
needs
an assist this afternoon.
Gotta feed him.
But Hal, let's start with some of the good things that Nashville has done. They have won a lot of puck battles in key areas.
Yeah, I think that's the difference in the game. In the offensive zone, they're keeping plays alive. And Bruno loves that. He talks about it all the time. Attack the net and then get possession again. Re-attack. And they've been doing that, and that's why they're blowing these guys out right now.
Against a team that is notorious for winning puck battles.
Yeah.
Craig Berube's teams are always, that's what they're all about. Shen obviously was trying to dictate and to try to create that style of play, but the Predators, they've been doing it all week on their winning streak. Is they're winning puck battles. They're first to pucks. They're spending a lot more time in the offensive zone.
A lot of movement, too. When they do get the puck, there's a lot of movement. That's why they're creating passing lanes and all the action towards the net.
Getting contributions from a lot of players. Now, I want to ask you guys this, though. Being able to play with the lead and play smart in these situations will be important in these final 20. Mason and I were talking about this out. Nashville has been in the lead in a lot of their games. They've had 7 games this year. 7 of their 10 losses, they've had the lead at some point.
Yeah.
So they're learning some lessons here. And here's another one. When you have a big lead, you can't fall asleep.
You can't. You got to be in that locker room, focus on what you're supposed to be doing. Get pucks out at the blue line, get pucks in at their blue line. Make sure that St. Louis has to go 200 feet with everything. But that's a skill. You got to learn to stay focused. You can't just go out there thinking it's cookie night.
Yep.
You know Evangelista is going to be going. He wants a hat trick. And you know Forsberg is going to be going. He wants a hat trick. But you got to stay on the pedal, but play smart. You can't turn the puck over.
They have to, and it's the details in the game, and it's hard. You have to keep reminding each other because they got a big cushy lead right now. They've got enough goals to win.
Feels good until it doesn't.
It's exactly.
And then it gets scary.
They get a couple, and then it's the old pucker factor.
Yep, and it is an explosive offense they're playing for sure. So
play the right way, and then it's 20 miles, 20 smiles.
Well, and then you could also look at it another way: 20 mins, 20 grins.
Hey, Hal, thanks for stopping by.
All right, I appreciate you guys.
Happy Gold Friday to you.
Oh yeah, Gold Friday.
Third period coming up. Thanks for joining us here on the Hyundai Intermission. The 3 points in the first 2 periods. Nashville leading it 7-2, and he is the subject of today's Hunt Brothers Pizza Watch and Win. So go to NashvillePredators.com/HuntBrothers. Enter Evangelista's name along with your contact info for a chance to win 4 lower bowl tickets to an upcoming Predators home game. Plus, of course, you get the Hunks, the Hunko pizzas. Speaking of Luke Evangelista, there's a little more of what he's been doing.
He's been dominating right now. He's back in the rookie race, and that one guy that can't remember his name leading the charge.
Let's check in with Lindsay Rowley. She had a chance to talk with Todd Richards, assistant coach.
That's right, Willie. Coach said he talked to the team here at the intermission and said that the biggest key to them, he said, don't take a step back. Keep pushing. Don't be complacent with this lead and continue to improve your game. And you always hear Bruno say, stick to the process.
Good stuff, Lindsay, and there's no doubt it feels like it shouldn't be 7-2. The way St. Louis has pressured the net, they have had plenty of action. Here's some more. Host of bodies in front of Evangelista. That hit Kasperi Kapanen. He's shaken up. Play still going. Parayko moves it around. A good start for the Blues. Here's Letting in deep. Centers it, and it's finally intercepted. And taken forward by Nyquist. Parayko retreats. Forsberg chases him back. Evangelista and Forsberg, each owners of 2 goals and 3 points. Delayed penalty call coming up. This is on the Predators. Binnington finally makes it back to the bench. Extra attacker comes on. Well, Todd Richards was asking not to take a step back, but Nashville's going to have to go on the penalty kill here.
And they spent a lot of that first portion of this period. Here we go with the call.
For high sticking.
And so that's Forsberg. Will go off for 2 minutes. And take a look here. Top of your screen, he's coming in. He's trying to lift the stick. Yeah, you look on the face. He definitely didn't mean to do that. To Parayko there and caught him up high. The penalty kill. We'll have an early test against the Blues. Trying to get back in this hockey game.
This is power play number 2 for the Blues. 0 for 1. That was back in the first period. They win the draw to Falk. Selected back by Carrier. He'll work with Jeremy Lauzon. Sissons and Smith, penalty killing forward. Lauzon has a chance. His clearing attempt hit Sissons and stayed in. Marunovic works it over to Falk, the veteran. Former member of the Hurricanes. Hayes fades back. Marunovic rotates back to Hayes in the corner. Straight away side. One-timer blocked. Cole Smith took care of that.
That's.
Let's hear from Rooms to Go.
Go style, go savings, go selection. At Rooms to Go, you can go any way you want. By the piece or by...
Coming up. 1:23 left. Another win in the faceoff circle. That's one area that the Blues have done very well in today. Saad in the bumper. Side of the net, Shen. Saucer. Hayes, one too many passes. He had a good look. Turned it down. And then he fanned on the pass.
This is an opportunity for the Predators. You want to keep moving forward. Your penalty kill been a lot better lately. Try to get some momentum off that. Cole Smith with a huge block shot in that first sequence.
Kyrou works it into the corner. McDonough on the ice now, working with young Stastny. He's got his first career goal today. Thomas, he's had a good day. Shoot. It's blocked by McDonough. Rebound to the slot. O'Reilly tried to swing it forward with the backhand. Thomas to the slot. Bing bang. Great save by Lankinen on the doorstep on Neighbors. Oh, wow. That was great puck movement by the Blues, but Lankinen was in the right spot.
Blues homming it around there, and Neighbors was right. He got in maybe a little too tight and couldn't get that puck. Lankinen kind of went to push over to the middle of the net, but he kept his pad down there. Got his skate inside the post. The Neighbors had 2 or 3 whacks at it.
Kyrou pivots around, table hockey style, centered right to McCarron. They'll send it down. 3 seconds to go. Nashville's going to get another penalty kill. They're now 13 for their last 14. They surrendered the one shot. That flurry right to the side of the net. Created by Neighbors. So here's Forsberg right out of the box. He's got his 4th multi-goal game in the last 7 today. He's been feeling it. Into the corner, the Blues coming back. Shot right out of the corner, batted up in the air and caught by Lankin.
That's a big penalty kill. Obviously, Forsberg didn't mean to get that high stick up there, and he's been playing, as you mentioned, maybe the best start of his NHL career. And it just a different feel to his game this year. The complete 200-foot game and his attack. Obviously, every goal scorer wants to score goals, but the way that he's scoring them, he's just all over the net. And it's just the way that it feels right now with the chemistry on this team and the mentality and the character in the room with the additions of O'Reilly and Nyquist. It's every single game they bring the work ethic.
19 points in his last 12 games. Forsberg. Remember back before that, we were talking about all the shots he was getting and nothing was going in. Well, that tune has changed big time. We kept promising that if he kept the volume up, they would start to go. They have started to go. Tomasino and Smith, each with 4-game point streaks now. Barry lost the handle, second straight game that that's happened to him. And he had no choice but to reach back and interfere. So Barry will go to the box. Tyson's been a little snake bit.
This will be just a puck bobble, jumped on him.
2 minutes for interference.
And they're going to have to kill another one. So the Blues get another chance here. Watch this puck. He's just bringing it to the middle. He just kind of bobbles it a little bit. Has to take a penalty there. Otherwise, that would have been a breakaway. Penalty killer. Killers have to do a job again here.
So back to work. Thomas wins the draw to Cruz. Thomas into the high slot, man open. Safe made by Lankinen. Rebound in the blue ice. Backing off as Kyrou can't find it. Trennan broke it up. O'Reilly working with Trennan. Terrier and Lausanne. Nashville has been outshot despite leading this game 7-2. Thomas opens up. Pass off the stick of Buchnevich. Thomas and Buchnevich have had a hand in both goals. Both assisted on the others. Puck out to the point. Lausanne now doesn't have a stick. Thomas in the high slot. On the doorstep, Neighbors. A good body move by Carrier along the bottom of the ice to bat it back to the corner. Lausanne now has the stick of Trennan. That cross-ice pass deflected. Trennan goes back to the bench. Puck loose. Nashville trying to team up over the boards. Sisson's almost timed it perfect. Now Sisson's trying to race back in formation. Bomb by Krug. Score! Nashville almost got away with it, but St. Louis has their first home power play goal of the season. It took 21 chances, and it's now 7-3.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything because I don't want to jinx it and get it on us. And you felt this goal coming. They got some looks the first time around, and you give them another chance here. And this is tough, but I think Neighbors deflects it, goes in front of the net, right in front of Lankinen to the outside, his blocker, and no chance for Lankinen on that one. That's a great puck movement and retrieval there by the Blues. And then Neighbors with a nice tip to finish it off.
So the crowd has something to cheer about. Nashville's lead trimmed back to 4. They led 3-1 after the first period if it joined us late. Then opened up a 6-1 lead at one point. Rob Thomas cut it to 7-2 about halfway through the game. And then Philip Forsberg's second of the afternoon made it 7-2.
Blues goal, his 5th of the season.
So let's see if they call the tip here. Yes, it will be Jake Neighbors that gets the tip on the goal. So Krug will pick up the primary assist. Now we'll see if Nashville can manage. You always hear Andrew Burnett and really any hockey coach saying the shift after a goal for either team is so important. Forsberg challenging Leddy. It's Leddy, veteran defenseman. That pass deflected by Forsberg. Pouncing on it is Yossi.
That's another $500.
Sundqvist deep in his own zone. Couldn't control it on the way out. Nashville regroups. Yossi all alone at the blue line. Ready to make the change. Here's a steal by Evangelista. Didn't have anybody to pass it to. Sissons came in. He was the intended target. Evangelista promptly steals it again. Here comes Kiefer Sherwood. Fires the shot wide of Bennington. Sissons keeps it going on the other side. Pareko and Evangelista. Evangelista decides, what the heck, I'll throw my body into him.
Yeah, I like that, though. He gets in there, goes in on Pareko.
He steals it again. Evangelista caused a couple of turnovers here. Kiefer Sherwood has 2 assists this afternoon. Stastny backs off smartly. Now he's going to use his wheels. Here's Toropchenko. Barry picks him up. Stastny to the slot. Toropchenko falling down, trying to draw a penalty. Scandella's drive. That hit Michael McCarron. And has Michael McCarron toppled over on one leg and will stagger back to the bench. They open the door for him. Blues rallying. Marunovic, backdoor feed. Saved made by Lankinen. Rebound in the blue ice. And Lankinen has it. Oh boy, that was pinballing all over the place. We'll check on Michael McCarron, but we come back on that block shot. In the meantime, Lankinen doing everything he can to hold the fort.
Shots on goal already by the St. Louis Blues, and climbing, and Lankinen had to be really good early to start this hockey game, and the Blues have just been coming back, and there's been some big-time bursts, some breakdowns, and Lankinen stood tall. He's given up 3 on 34.
Michael McCarron back in there after taking that shot off the leg that really stunned him. More action in front of Lankinen. Nashville looking to clear the zone. They have no shots on goal in this period, and now they've gone on 10 minutes without a shot on goal. Here come the Blues again. Krug swings it to the net. Stick aside by Lankinen. Neighbors, who just picked up the goal from Krug and Cairo to make it 7-3. Bennington keeps it moving. Ball got it caught in his skates. Pressured by Tomasino. Cole Smith in the area as well. McCarron turns, shoots. Smith tried to tip it. Save made by Bennington. Thomas looks for an outlet. He's got Krug.
He's got to find a way here to talk about the intensity level and doing the right things, and Skillsy talking about, winning the battles in the offensive zone, something that the Predators did a really good job tonight. I think have been the hungrier team in those departments, but right now the St. Louis Blues, they've been all over Nashville.
Shen takes it in deep for St. Louis. Predators in this one lone road game in a span of 10. They'll go back and play 4 more at home, starting with the Winnipeg Jets on Sunday night. Nyquist up the seam to O'Reilly. O'Reilly has done very well against his former team this afternoon. Got a big goal in a 5-on-3 situation. Stastny stands up Shen in the blue ice, or the blue line, I should say. Clock moving on. Coming down on 11 minutes to go in the third period. Bennington came on in relief of young Joel Hofer. skipping puck towards the line. Sundqvist can't control it clean. Followed up by Sammy Blais. Blais coming up with it. Stastny for Liam Foudy. Puck hit the linesman, then the railing. Alexandrov will dump it in. Stastny against Sundqvist. Veteran has a ring with the Blues. Around the boards, Marunovic keeps it moving. Stastny persists. Nashville hemmed into their own end right now, trying to stay fresh. Clock continues to move. Very tripped up. That's the penalty on the Blues.
Yeah, the Blues, they're the hungry team. They're pushing here in the offensive zone. Preds catch a break there on the penalty and will get a chance to go on the power play now, but it's a welcomed.
St. Louis, number 79, has a 2-minute minor for tripping.
Welcome power play here and a chance for the Predators to control the situation. Watch number 79 here, Blais right here. It's a no-brainer right there. Stick was right in the skates. Down goes Barry.
Sammy Blais in the box as you look at Craig Berube. Sammy Blais was on the Blues, but he got traded to the Rangers for Pavel Buchnevich, who played great for the Blues, and then they just went ahead and took Sammy Blais back. They got a 2-for-0. Nashville's 1 for 4 on the power play today. It was that aforementioned goal by O'Reilly with 5-on-3. Here's Evangelista and Barry out top. Parsonen in the high slot, bumper position, net front held by Trennan. Nashville a power play goal in 5 of their last 6 games. Evangelista cross, Forsberg shot blocked. Forsberg and Evangelista on the ice right now. Keep an eye on those two. Forsberg tracks down a loose puck, trying to settle it. Evangelista operating in the far corner. Under 9.5 to go in regulation time. First meeting between these two teams. Barry lets it fly, tipped. Just wide of the net. Arsenal battling. Created a lane for his teammate to pick up the puck. Barry making the spin move out top. Wings it around the rim. Finds Parsonen. Parsonen had the stick break on him right in the middle of the action. He's got a long way to go to get back to the bench, and the Blues will take advantage.
Well, a lot of perimeter play there. Couldn't really get anything directed at the net. Let's see if this unit can fare any better.
Remember, the Blues have 6 shorthanded goals. So they're good at attacking. They had back-to-back shorthanded goals in their last game on the same penalty. Critical time in their win in Arizona. Sissons in the corner for Nyquist. First unit on. Pass deflected by Kapanen. Next pass taken off the sideboards by Tomasino. They move out top. Kapanen aggressive at the top of that diamond. Shot through traffic, got through, rebound. Tomasino couldn't get there. Time ticking down now, 4 seconds to go. Sammy Blais ready to come out of the box. He does. They get the puck. Here comes Kapanen. Blues have killed it off. Blais to the net. Hook checked away by Nyquist. Good work with the stick. Nyquist and O'Reilly trying to move it up ice. Tipped ahead Tomasino. Can he control it? Ran into too many blue jerseys. Back to 5 aside. Under 8 minutes to go. Nashville now 1 for 5 on the afternoon on the power play. Another one of the goals, we should point out, was just after the power play expired. Jeremy Lauzon has another fighting major today. Tarrant rumbles his way. Puts it in deep, gaining the red line. Binnington ready to play it. His next pass, though, anticipated well. Here's Smith. Save made. Binnington rebound, swung into the net. Where is it?
The referee's saying, no, I don't know what's going on here. There's
the red
no
light
reaction.
didn't come on. Nobody celebrated, but it's a goal for Kiefer Sherwood. The puck got stuck in the side of the net. The referees didn't see it, and Kiefer Sherwood now has 3 points.
And Cole Smith, and this is what the Predators need to do. They did a good job of getting into the forecheck. We're talking about winning those battles. Here comes Sherwood right there, and then Binnington makes a nice play. McCarron gets in there. Cole Smith attacks the net, and then Sherwood just gets the rebound, puts it on net. Right here, McCarron. He breaks up this play, causes this turnover. Cole Smith, and then Sherwood right here. This will be a good view of it. Right in the net. It's stuck in the net, and nobody reacted. Sherwood knew that it went in. The referee almost waved it off or something. There was no reaction, but that was definitely in the back of the net.
I could tell Sherwood was celebrating or looking up in the rafters like, oh, how did that not go in?
No reaction.
Because the puck disappeared into the side of the netting. So Sherwood, a stealth goal. It'll be another assist for Cole Smith. Rako trying to answer back. That was tipped this wide. So Nashville has a snowman on the board with 8 goals. This one shot into traffic, rebound, and down goes one of the Predators. Is that Barry? It is. Slow to get up.
He took that puck up high.
Okay, Barry appears to be trying to shake it off here. Unassisted goal officially by Sherwood.
Do you feel joy at the sight of Arby's? Or glee?
Bureau Health Plans. We'll have that right after the game. Keeper Sherwood, a 3-point afternoon. And watch this last goal.
Yeah, right here, he just calls. He kind of fans on it, and it gets by. There's 3 Blues. Look at all the Blues right around the net. It goes right through. And this is why it'll be unassisted there. Oh, we didn't see it. Shen had knocked that play. There's a rebound. Cole Smith had shot it, and Shen actually touched it up and then went right to Sherwood, and he put it in the net. So that's why it's unassisted.
Right. So normally when you shoot and get a rebound and it's put back in, you get the assist. Yeah. But if a skater is deemed to have possession, which is what you're saying, Shen kind of touched it out, pushed it back towards Sherwood. So no assist for Cole Smith. But he's already on the score sheet. One guy who's not on the score sheet, this is one of those crazy things. It was like when Christian McCaffrey didn't score a touchdown a couple weeks ago. Roman Josi has no points today. How crazy is that? 8 goals.
It's a good sign, though, you know, that they're getting a lot of contributions from everybody up and down the lineup. And again, you know, Phil's having a superstar year, but this team is one that's going to have to do it by committee. And these last four games are any indication of who this team really is. It's pretty impressive. They bring that work ethic every night regardless. That's one of the things I love the most about it.
Well, we talked to so many people here in St. Louis today, and they all were saying the same thing about O'Reilly. They're not at all surprised the effect he's had on some of these guys. So Nashville trying to close out their 4th straight win after all the frustration of being 5-10 at one point. Now McDonough's shot. That was tipped in front of the net by Sissons. And it should not be overlooked that with McDonough coming back in there, things look a lot more settled on that blue line.
Yeah, absolutely. The penalty kill was starting to get going before he came back in, and obviously you get a rock like him back in the lineup. It's just going to solidify that and build the confidence even more on those units.
Blues with speed. Shen stopped there by Lankinen. Kevin Lankinen looking for his 3rd straight win. Icing is the call.
All right, guys, the Smashville Women's Collegiate Showcase is back. Please join us at the Ford Ice Center, Bellevue, to watch Boston University, Minnesota State, and Robert Morris University battle it out this weekend. For more information, visit NashvillePredators.com/Smashville Showcase.
Get a little Robert Morris representation on our staff. Jake Hartsfeld. The former Predator legend Brooks Bratt as well.
Brooks Breton.
Used to work for NashvillePredators.com. Robert Morris in the Pittsburgh area. So it'd be great to have some women's hockey. That event has been so much fun. I would recommend, especially if you got a young hockey player.
Absolutely, it's
you
great.
got to get out there.
They pack that. They do really good there, and it's good hockey. And women's and girls hockey in Nashville is taken off. Last year they had, I think they won a national championship. They had ranked teams at multiple age levels. It is just going crazy.
And I will tell you this, all four of those teams will embrace any young hockey player that's there. They will do anything because they are great ambassadors of the game. Here's Forsberg from the slot. Almost had number 3. O'Reilly feeding. 4:32 to go. Kapanen picked up on the waiver wire from Pittsburgh. Kind of bailed out the Penguins from some salary cap issues. The Blues trying to resurrect his career. He's a good player. One of those guys whose contract is a little higher. Nyquist got slammed into the sideboards. Is he okay?
Slowing it up.
Very slow. Oh, boy. Skating very slowly. That's not what we want to see right now. He's going to stay on right now and try to defend and go after Toropchenko. He's not very happy with that. Nyquist, another word for Toropchenko, and he's going to get a penalty. He wanted to exact a pound of flesh there.
Yeah, he got up slow. He tried to get him in the middle of the ice and then went over to him along the boards.
Number 14 has a 2-minute minor for slashing.
The retaliation penalty for Nyquist. Another power play coming up for St. Louis. If he retaliated, takes the slashing penalty.
Yeah, and Toropchenko goes in there. This is a little bit of a sleuth, but you can see right here he's got that back leg and then pulls Nyquist over his leg into the boards, and he went down hard, slow to get up, and then he went back and retaliated.
Nyquist skating around and looking at the ref. This was going, didn't anybody see that? Like, just got away with that. So, Nashville is back on the PK. St. Louis in front. Stevich. Deflected high. Today's performance of the game is brought to you by Bridgestone.
And we've got a lot of candidates tonight, but Spencer Stastny with his first National Hockey League goal right in the slot, and he beats Hofer clean over the shoulder. A moment look at that smile, he'll never forget. Spencer Stastny been playing awesome lately. Of
Cole Smith with the clear. Bridgestone, the official tire of the Nashville Predators. Congratulations to the former Notre Dame defenseman. Put in his time in Milwaukee. And boy, he has come up ready to play when he got the call.
He's a great kid, too. He's a good quality person. From Milwaukee area, actually. His family's just 15 minutes north, I believe. So he grew up watching the Admirals, and we had a good chat. He was at my table last night for Thanksgiving, so
I always remember
a lot about him.
his mom came to his first game.
Yep.
Great interview with Kara Hammer. So enthusiastic.
Yep. He's playing awesome since his college, that's for sure.
He's out there now. Just got a deflection. Blues get it back. Saad. Game number 800 for Saad. Remember that playoff series. Saad was a young player for the Blackhawks, 2015. Peter Laviolette's first year. That shot off target. It comes away to Hayes. Hayes to the net. Tipped. Rebound loose. Oh, what a save by Lankinen. The stick goes flying. Saad stares it out of the air. Poke checked ahead. Trennan coming in shorthanded. Trennan full speed. Trennan. Great save by Binnington. Oh, Trennan was looking for his second of the afternoon. And now a steal by Sherwood, and he'll take it down.
What a save by Lankinen. And then Trennan goes down on Binnington, and he makes a save. Both guys, a couple beauties.
2 minutes to go. They're clearing out. Had to do a little shopping in St. Louis, maybe a little earlier than people thought. Nashville has just come in and stunned the Blues, who were 6-2 at home. Coming into today, Nashville 2-6 on the road, but they have flipped the script. Borchenko with Sherwood coming in on him. Sherwood will play it. Evangelista has had a big day. If you joined us late, Evangelista with 2 goals and an assist. Same for Forsberg. Puck fed towards the top of the circle. Evangelista takes the puck. 3-on-2. Got pinned against the board. Shin set it up for Parayko to take it. Evangelista coming back to get it across the line. On the tag up Shin. Shot by Neighbors, blocked by Barry.
Well, let's look at a couple good saves here, and this is Lankinen's best of the game. The Blues have been coming a little bit harder, and look at that, Lankinen all the way out. That was a good shot. Falk actually gets it up over, and Lankinen gets his body on it, and then Trennan gets separation here, and he's going to try to go upstairs blocker, and Binnington gets enough of that just to drive it wide. So 2 good saves, 2 good chances.
Barry outlets Tomasino. Final minute of play. For some reason, the scoreboard clock is still stuck. Now it starts. Probably behind a few seconds here. We're going to have a little bonus time. Here's Thomas. Hits the trailer. Perunovic skates around. Cross-ice feed. And the shot goes just wide. Buznevich had a good look. Stastny delivers it in deep.
One thing I liked about the Predators, too, is every time the Blues pushed back and they were trying to get back in this game, the Predators answered and extended that lead and really just deflated this building. And the Blues, to be honest with you, I know they're not giving up, and there was some good stretches there, but Preds answered the bell every time.
So that's a great point. When you want to win on the road, that's what you have to do. There's going to be surges in the crowd. If you answer the bell, it's such a big thing in any sport. 10 seconds to go. Nashville is going to win their 4th straight. They will take on the Winnipeg Jets in a rematch tomorrow. The Jets blitz them in Winnipeg. There is the final horn. Nashville, a solid performance. 3rd straight win for Kevin Lankinen. First career goal by Spencer Stastny. 3 points each. Forsberg and Evangelista. 2 goals and an assist each. 3 points for St. Louis. Predators 8, Blues 3. Stick around. We've got a lot to unpack. Predators Live presented by Farm Bureau Health Plan. What's next here on this Gold Friday?